Good morning all and welcome to my preview for Grimsby Town up against Eastliegh this coming Saturday, tomorrow. Um, it's a 3 p.m. kickoff at Blundell Park, and Grimsby are hoping to extend their unbeaten start of the season against quite a tricky opponent. People are sort of writing Eastliegh off at the minute. Well, they've only beaten Dover in the last game 4-1. This will be a cakewalk. I, on the other hand, am not under the illusion that it's going to be just because it's only been Dover. If you can knock 4 goals past anybody, that's going to be a bit of a confidence boost. So, I think, yeah, we're going to be favourites. Yeah, we're going to be confident. And we should be. But I think also we have to be respectful towards Eastleigh because of what could happen, and it's not the easiest of games. I'll give you a bit of information through the head-to-head of Eastleigh and Grimsby Town. This is coming from ascore.com. The overall head-to-head is basically we played each other 6 times. Grimsby won 5. Eastleigh yet to win, and there's been a draw in that. We've met 3 times at Blundell Park, and that was in place where Eastleigh got the draw. We've had 2 wins there. We've won all 3 times we've gone to Eastleigh, and 11 goals have been scored in the games. We've scored 9. Eastleigh have scored only twice. Their overall head-to-head records. The biggest win for Grimsby was a 3-0 win. They were in the playoffs at home, of course. And the biggest, the smallest win was a 2-1 win that we got in 2015. So we haven't played since 2015. 15-16. Obviously, the league games ended up 1-0, 1-0 and 3-0. We ended up with a 0-0 as well. Like I said, we've played 4, and we've drew 1 of the last 5 times we've met. I'll give you a go at what Eastleigh's last 5 games have been. Eastleigh's last 5 games, they got the 4-1 win against Dover last time out. They then, before that, they drew 1-1 with Barnet. They've drew 3-3 with Kings Lynn after being 2-0 up, so that'll be disappointing. They've lost 3-0 and they've lost 2-0 to Wrexham. Our recent record, which we know, we're unbeaten so far in this. We got kicked off with a 1-0 win against Weymouth. We then drew 0-0 at Stockport County. We then got a 4-3 win against Barnet, a 3-1 win at Torquay, and a 3-1 win on Tuesday against Wrexham. All things considered, people would look at this and probably say that, it's going to be an easy win for us. Again, the first goal is going to be key. Whoever gets that first goal tomorrow, it will decide whether which way the fixture is going to go. And I still stand by the first goal in games is so important. I'll give you some odds for this. Obviously, Grimsby are favourites all the way around. Some as short as 4-5. My thoughts on this is it's going to be tougher than some of us fans give the game credit for. like I said, we need to treat these with as much respect as we would have given Wrexham on Tuesday, because these are games that can be harder to get up for because you don't really know Eastleigh's main threats. You know, they haven't got what you would say named threats. So I think Eastleigh are a lot more riskier than playing Wrexham because there's no pressure on Eastleigh coming here. You know, and it's going to be a very, very difficult game. I think we need to start with a high tempo. We need to stamp our authority on the game early to let Eastleigh realise that, you know, this is not going to be, you know, we're not the same Grimsby they played 6-7 years ago. Again, it's going to be great because we've got, by the looks of it, another fantastic following coming into BP. You know, close near 6,000 sold again. This is insane, but in a good way. I think if we can sort of plant our style of play onto the game, we should have too much for Eastleigh. I think, well, like I said, they're coming here with no pressure. If anything, these are free-roll games at the minute for Eastleigh. I mean, they are a dangerous side. Don't think just because they've only beat Dover. You think about it, you know, they've been 2-0 up in a game and drew 3-3. They've got goals in them. They've definitely got goals in them. So we can't say they're no threat at all. And as we know through previous meetings with Eastleigh, that they're not an easy team to crack. And obviously Ben Strevens, still manager there, obviously was a player at the time when we were in the National League, but they obviously like what he does at Eastleigh and the way he gets the team playing. But it's just showing you that each year the National League gets tougher and tougher. My quick score prediction for this game, I am going to go for a big one. I'm going to go for Grimsby Town to win by 3-0 against Eastleigh. But like I said, it all depends on that first goal. If we can get it and we can get it early, I think you may see Eastleigh's head drop a little bit. But they're going to be coming on a crest of a wave after that 4-1 win against Dover. And, you know, we may even have to face an early storm from them because, you know, they're going to come in confident. They're going to come in as though, well, this is a place where, you know, we've got nothing to lose. You know, they'll be thinking, if we can frustrate Grimsby, we could easily get something out of it. So we have to impose ourselves very quickly if we can. We've got so many threats at the minute going around the pitch. There's no reason why, but I'm very respectful towards Eastleigh and any opponent in this league. You know, there's no easy games in the National League. Even if you think Dover's going to be an easy one in a couple of weeks' time, you'll be sadly mistaken. But I think 3-0 will be the outcome. Goal scorers, well, at the minute, pick anybody really. I'd like to see Salza get one because he works his absolute socks off. Ryan Taylor and John McAtee, I think, will score the 3. I know that's very mundane and very like, well, you know, they're 3 attacking players, obviously, but you know, they all look so dangerous. And Ryan Taylor is getting his touch in front of goal, isn't he? I'm looking forward to seeing how he goes in this one. And we do know that he's still waiting for the arrival of his baby. So I think Hursty will be hoping that You know, his wife can hold off till after the game at least now, to try and try and get it to come afterwards. But it's one of these games that, like I said, we need to be excited about, we need to be pumped about, and we need to believe we can win. But we also have to be, I know a lot of fans won't want to be, but I think we've got to be respectful of Eastliegh and the threats that they are going to pose. And realise that we can't just go onto the pitch and just walk all over them. That's not going to happen. You know, there's going to be periods in the game where maybe we don't play as well as we should or can. So I think this is a trickier game than last Tuesday because it's a game we're expected to win. Ours was Weymouth and ours was Barnet. And like it's shown, Weymouth we only beat 1-0, and Barnet we had to come from 3-1 down. So it's telling you in a sense that this could be an ugly game. And I think if we can get the win here, it'll be, this one will mean more than beating Wrexham in a sense, because of the circumstances. Everybody knows Wrexham's threats. There's a couple of players to look out for in Eastleigh's team. I think Hare is one of them. You know, but you know the threats that Wrexham are going to pose, whereas with Eastleigh, not so much. I mean, obviously, when we last played them, they had people like James Constable and that in the side that, you know, really made them challenges. But, you know, you don't take these for granted. Grimsby fans, what's your opinion on it? What's your prediction for this? I'm going 3-0. Tell me what yours is. Leave them down in the comments. Like, subscribe. Well, I'm on my way to 100 subscribers. Guys, thank you so much for the support you've given me so far. I just want to leave a little message for you for this. Thank you so much for the support so far. If you do see me tomorrow, do come and say hello, and we'll have a little bit of chat about the game and what we think is going to happen and everything else like that. But thank you so much for the support so far. We're on the road to 100 subscribers. I can't believe I'm saying that. But again, thank you to anybody that has subscribed so far. Do subscribe. Do hit that bell, so that'll tell you when I'm going to upload next. So you'll see, you'll be the first to know when I upload a new video. And keep the support going, guys. Love you guys for it. Really do appreciate it. Leave your comments down below. Any questions you've got for me as well, leave them there, and I will answer those if you have any questions. Leave me your score prediction for tomorrow as well. And, well, let's just keep this good feeling going, shall we? I'll see you guys soon for another preview coming up very, very soon. And if you're going tomorrow, which a lot of us are, enjoy the game tomorrow. If you see me, come and say hello. And I will see you guys very, very soon.